Good morning, everyone. So, welcome all to this session. In this particular session, I'm going to talk about the strategy for CSE 2023, right? And it is very important session for all those people who are going to appear for this 2023, or we can say that those people who are thinking of preparing for UPSC, and for also those who have already in this preparation and somehow they are not able to that clear prelims examination. So it is very much important for all those people. Okay, so in this particular session we will learn how we need to proceed throughout these this particular coming months, right? Because the next prelims examination will be taking place in the month of the May. Okay, so the next prelims will be taking place in the month of. So first of all, I'll be writing the very objective. Okay, so okay, just too thick, right? So it is the strategy session basically. Okay, strategy session. So that we should first of all write so that the objective will be very clear. Okay, so that we are talking about that it is prelims will be next prelims will be in the month of May. Okay, it will be somewhere in the last week of May, last week we can say, right? So for that we need to have a proper strategy. Okay, so we will talk like what you all need to do in the month of June, then in the month of July, August, September, and like that. Okay, in the coming month. So whole year strategy, how to approach that the UPSC exam in the year of 2023. In which months you should do the answer writing practice, when you should focus more on the prelims examination, focus more on the mains examination, right? So we will talk about that. And as I already mentioned that this session is important for all those people who is just now thinking of UPSC preparation, or all those people who have already entered into this preparation, and they want to revamp their strategy for this 2023, right? So first of all, I'll be highlighting some of the the most important aspect that every aspirant should follow and should focus on. So when anyone is thinking of this preparation, so first of all, what you need to do is, anyone who is thinking of, so today is the 11th June. It is too thin. Okay, so today is 11th of June, right? 11th June 2022. Okay, time we are having approximately 12 months. We have approximately 12 months we have for the next prelims examination that will be taking place in the last week of May. So 11 months and 11 and a half months we can say we have. Okay, so for this particular for the next prelims examination, what I'll suggest is that all of you first of all, especially the beginners, and for beginners I'm talking about, they should read the notification, UPSC notification. First of all, you should go through that in a very comprehensive manner. You should understand what is this exam all about. For all those people who are just entering into this preparation, they first of all need to understand what is this UPSC exam all about. Okay, once you are understanding, and in order to understand the nature of UPSC examination, you can devote 1 week or 10 days, right? Once you are aware of the examination pattern, the examination nature of exam, then you should move toward the syllabus. And all those people, those who have already entered into this preparation and have not go through the syllabus, and they are not able to recall the syllabus, So for all those people, the beginners as well as the the people who are already into this preparation, it is being suggested that you should read the syllabus. Read the syllabus. They need to read the syllabus line by line. Okay, so this is line by line. Okay, so every detail line by line. Okay, every detail they need to read in the syllabus. And every time you will see that all the serious candidates used to have the that syllabus in their fingertips, and anytime you can ask about the syllabus, they will be in a position to tell you the syllabus. Okay, so you should have all the serious candidates. First, we are, as of now, we are not talking about the prelims examination or the mains examination, or what to read, what not to read, how to read. Simply we are talking about the first 10 days. Okay, so all the people who are looking for the prelims 2023, first of all, everyone need to read the prelims. Like prelims syllabus is nothing like that, because very broad features have been added, that the Indian political system, geography of India, history of India, so nothing like that. I'm basically talking about the main syllabus. Okay, so first of all, everyone need to read the syllabus, and you should have clear idea about what topic has been mentioned under which paper. Okay, that should be known to the candidate every time. How it will be serving the purpose, how it is important. So it is important in many ways. For that if you are having understanding about the topic, for example, you are reading any newspaper or any magazine. So if you will be having clear idea about the topic, clear idea about the the syllabus, then certainly you will be able to relate that to which topic this particular news belongs to. And then altogether, then you will be that you will be able to relate that information, and that is very, very important. For example, nowadays what is going on, that prominent BJP leader has issued a statement against the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, so strikes are going on. So some the communal rights will be going. So you will be some articles will be coming in the newspaper which will be dealing with this news, right? So you will be having idea like what the cost, and in those articles some constitutional provisions will be provided. Okay, then some part of the syllabus will be somehow it will be coming under that topic. So you will be, when you will be reading the news, you will be certainly able to relate that news from your syllabus, that kahan pe you can use that information. Okay, the news that is coming in your syllabus. Agar aapko syllabus अच्छी तरीके से पता होगा, when you will be having good idea about the syllabus, then only you will be able to relate the news, and that is very, very important. And there is no substitute to that thing. It is really important to have idea about the syllabus. Time and again, if you want, I can repeat it 100 times, and there is no substitute. All you just inquire all the selected candidates, those who have cleared the examination. Still you can ask the syllabus. They will tell you line by line what has been mentioned in the paper 1, what is all in the paper 2, paper 3, paper 4. Okay, every detail you should know. First of all, every serious aspirant read the syllabus in a very good manner, right? Jab aap that when you will be reading the syllabus and you are having fair understanding, yes, history, geography, social that social issues, Indian society, all these are part of the paper 1, like that. Okay, all the topics. When you will be having this idea, then you need to go for the strategy. जब आपको पता होगा like this part of paper 1, this is the part of paper 2, then in the next step it is advisable for you to go for the strategy. और तभी आपके दिमाग में curiosity होगी like okay, these topics are part of my syllabus, then next step would be to strategize that. इन सारे topics को cover कैसे करना है, from where, what should be the sources, how to cover those sources. For that you need to you can watch the separate session on a particular topic. This is basically the general session. We cannot talk about all the topics one by one, but respective faculty, suppose आप YouTube पे जाओगे and you will be getting a video related to internal security, that how to cover internal security. So आप जब syllabus याद कर लोगे, when you will be go through the syllabus and you will be having command over the syllabus, then next step would be to mastering each and every detail, strategy for that, how to cover polity, how to read polity effectively. So उसके लिए आप individual, with the help of Google, with the help of YouTube, with the help of your mentors, the teachers, the elder sisters and the brothers, we can say, आप उनकी help लोगे कि syllabus मुझे पता चल चुका है, I have complete idea about the syllabus कि क्या है क्या नहीं है syllabus में. Then after that you will be going for assistants, the YouTube assistants, Google assistants, or the mentors or the faculty assistants. Sir, मुझे ये topic कैसे cover करना है? That help you will be taking. Okay, so this will be there, and आपको हर topic के बारे में पता करना है from all these sources. YouTube हो सकता है, Google हो सकता है, your mentors can be there, teachers can be there, and your family person or the known person who have been who are preparing, your senior than you, or you are in college, so seniors will be there. Those who will be having idea about this UPSC, they will certainly tell you that इस topic को ऐसे cover करना है, तो आपको दूसरे step में वो करना चाहिए, right? उसके बाद the next step is to, I'll be writing the next step. So first step is you need to read the newspaper. The two is you need to read the syllabus line by line. Three is you need to refer to PYQs. PYQs. मतलब it stands for the previous year questions. Okay. So the previous year questions, when you are having idea about the syllabus, when you are having the strategy also for individual topics, like how you will be covering the geography, how you will be covering the the polity. Okay, I'll be making the video in coming days, in coming coming weeks, we can say, probably on Saturday. I'll be making the video, strategy video for paper 1, paper 2, GS paper, and individual topics as well, as much as will be possible from my side. So that I will be making. Okay. So when you have read the UPSC notification, you have got the idea about what is this UPSC examination is all about. Okay, कौन सी services के लिए ये exam conduct कराया जाता है, right? When you are having this idea, then you will be reading the syllabus. जब syllabus आपको पता चल गया, then the consulted the your known people, the seniors, the mentors, तो आपको strategy पता चल गई. That you will be suppose one particular mentor is telling you that for the polity, Indian polity, you need to refer to the Indian that I'm Lakshmikant. Okay, so when you will be that before starting the I'm Lakshmikant, you will be referring to the previous year questions. Okay, previous year questions you will be referring to, and from there, before starting the topic, you will be getting the first-hand information regarding what type of questions are being asked from which topic. इसके बारे में आइडिया होना is very important. आपको इसके बारे में आइडिया होना चाहिए, like कौन से टॉपिक से किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं, अगर फंडामेंटल राइट से तो किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं, both in the prelims as well as the mains examination. तो आपको उसके बारे में आइडिया लेना चाहिए. It is very important that before proceeding, you should get the idea about the question paper, the kind of question that are being asked from a particular topic in the prelims as well as the mains examination, right? So ये आपका अगला step होगा, and then अब हमारे पास like this is the very beginning of year. मई में आपका एग्जाम है, सबसे पहले आपको इन चीजों पे स्टार्ट करना है. Okay. And obviously, we are having people in this session who have already entered into this preparation. Those who have already spent 4 or 5 months in this preparation. For them, again, I am highlighting for those people, they should, if they have not command over the syllabus, they should memorize the syllabus. Then they should see the previous year question paper for all the the topics, or for all the topics they need to look into this previous year question paper. ठीक है? So this is about the very basic. अब हम we will be going on to the next step of this particular session, that is the major questions related to preparation. Okay, what are the major questions? So questions that will be coming into the mind of students are, okay, just two things again. Yes, all right. So prelims, first major question is prelims. How to prepare for prelims and when to prepare for prelims. Then the mains. Okay, then in mains optional will be also coming, that how to prepare for optional, then how to read the newspaper, or we can say the current affairs. Okay, uske baad we are having the next question, that is I have mentioned here, that is test series. Test series को कैसे करना है? All those people who are who are live and watching the session, I request all the people to take all these things very seriously, right? When we are in the month of June, so the questions, natural questions comes to our mind, especially for those people who are those who have appeared for this preliminary examination and somehow they are not making into the list, or that because obviously that idea we used to get that idea that somehow we are not going to enter into that mains examination. Okay, so for all these people दिमाग में confusion आता है, like those people who are just starting the preparation, तो वो तो क्या करेंगे, confusion नहीं होगा, but ultimately they will be entering towards the basic aspect, that is prelims and that the reading the NCERTs and all those things. But जो लोग prelims clear नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, they are having the dilemma what to study. Okay, so for all those people, those who are that will be reappearing in the in the next year 2023 examination, for those people I'll suggest that the prelims examination that you have given, somehow you have not been able to, you are not clearing that. Okay, so that's not a problem at all. But what is required, what should be the strategy? The strategy should be to consolidate the static portion, because every time हमें लगता है that ये current affairs से related है, current affairs से question पूछा जाता है, so we need to focus on that, we need to focus on answer writing and this and that. Okay, everything is fine, but before that just have everyone, this is for everyone. First of all, it is not about, like, you may be having these question, natural question, that is whether prelims, whether mains or optional, current affairs, newspaper, but first of all I'll be using the different color so that it can be highlighted. Okay, first of all what we need to do is that have command over the subjects, have command over basic subject I'm talking about. अब वो किसका part है, like whether they are part like polity, economics and geography, then history. Okay, उसके बाद आप environment बोल सकते हो, then उसके बाद आप science and tech बोल सकते हो, right? So before thinking about, अगर you are the kind of people, सबकी strategy अलग अलग होती है. If you are the kind of people who is struggling a lot in the prelims examination, so first of all it is highly advisable for you that you should have a very good command over the subject, that is history, politics, geography and economics. आपको सबसे पहले उस पे फोकस करना चाहिए. For the coming 2-3 months, depending upon your the present situation, you need to focus on the static part. सब भूल जाओ दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है, कौन क्या बोल रहा है, like we are joining the test series, mains test series and the prelims test series, और न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ रहे हैं, करंट अफेयर्स पढ़ रहे हैं, that is important, उस पर आएंगे अभी. But first of all, everyone, those who are struggling in the prelims, every time 80 to 85% of the question will be from, you know, that all the repeated things, and you know that the static portion. Current affairs add hoga, but when you will be reading the notes, so current affairs will also be there in those notes. So it is highly advisable to all those people, all the people, the beginners as well as those who are going to repeat. So they should have very good command over these subjects. And from starting from June, July and August, 3 months, just devote these 3 months to these subjects. Okay. Then that step number 2 that I'll be suggesting for you is that apart from, you know, this having command over these subjects, you need to, you know, give at least, you know, 2 hours, or not 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours I'll write. Okay, 2 to 3 hours to the optional subject. Along with this, like you know, if you are, you know, that you are not that good with your optional, so you should devote 2 to 3 hours for your optional paper. Like every day 2 to 3 hours for optional paper, and your optional paper should also complete in the next 3 months. Next 3 months you should revise. If you have completed the classes for the optional, you should revise the optional in next 3 months. If you have not completed the optional, you are going to join the optional, then you should start the optional, you know, the classes immediately, because you will not be getting them, because you know that after September we have the next plan what we will do. So those who have completed, they should revise, they should consolidate and develop a good command over the optional in the coming 3 months. Those who have not done, they need to start the classes immediately, right? Then I am considering that by 31st August, this optional and the static portion, only the history, polity, geography, and you know those portions will be completed. Then we will have, you know, here I will be writing. So June to August. Okay, what you are doing? The basic subject, I mean to say history, polity, geography, economics, all those things. Okay, and these basic subject sources we are not going, how you will be completing. Some people will be going through NCERTs, some people will be going through this, you know. I'll be next session when I'll talk about the book list also for each and every topic for sure. Okay, so we will discuss about that also. So basic subject and the optional. Forget about what is going on in the world, just focus on these things. Basic subject and optional, have the command over it. Trust me, it will be very, very beneficial for you, because by August you will be having, you know, a very fair understanding about these subjects. When you are having, you know, fair understanding, and along with this, you need to, like in this point we need to come here only. So what you will do is, you will be reading the newspaper, and there is no substitute to newspaper. You cannot say that you know that I am watching the YouTube daily analysis, so can I skip the newspaper? I am suggesting no. Okay, no. If you know that, what you can do is that if you are the kind of person for whom, you know, the newspaper is taking too much time, then you can just, you know, read the newspaper quickly in half an hour or 45 minutes, just to get the idea of what is going on in the country, what is going on in the world. So daily newspaper for sure, as a UPSC aspirant, you should refer. And along with that, you need to refer the monthly magazine. Okay, so monthly magazine also you will be referring along daily newspaper, and this monthly magazine you should read. For example, every institute will be releasing the magazine around this 10th to 15th of every month. For example, this is the 11th June, so May magazine will be coming during this date. So when you are getting the May month magazine, so this magazine should be completed before 30th June. Okay, the May magazine should be, and in 3-4 days you can complete this magazine. Daily you will be reading the newspaper. Along with that, you will be reading one monthly magazine for sure, because newspaper you will not be able to understand all the time what is important for your exam, what is not important. So for that purpose, monthly magazine is very important. And these the institutes are putting too much effort or so much effort in preparing that magazine. So why you will be again doing that effort? So daily newspaper, briefly, if people are making notes and people are reading the newspaper very comprehensively, then always a good idea. But those who are not reading the newspaper that way, so they but newspaper can skip the newspaper. Newspaper you will be reading for half an hour or 45 minutes, okay, or half an hour you can consider, but at least this much is required. And all the information that is coming in the news magazine, about that you should have fair understanding. If the magazine is covering the issue of this nanotechnology, issue of 5G, then you should read from there. You should set that into your mind. Magazine for sure, and you will be reading the magazine in a way that before the examination you will be revising these magazines. Whether you can underline, you can highlight the magazine points, or you can make the notes from the magazine itself. Okay, so either way, it is your choice what you will do, but you should be in a position to revise all the things that you have read in the magazine before the exam. Okay, so from June to August, you will be reading the basic subject plus optional, okay, along with the daily newspaper and the monthly magazine. Monthly magazine daily you need not to read. Only 4 or 5 days you get. You just find out 4 or 5 days in a month and complete that magazine during those 4 or 5 days. Okay, so this is the strategy for June to August. Then we will be having the month of the September and September and beyond. Okay, so that September, then we will have October and November. Okay, so these 3 months are there. In these 3 months, according to me, you should what you will do is that till that time August, you will be your prelims the preparation will be, or the basic subject will be clear. Okay, so you can think of the prelims test series at that time. Okay, it is not necessary you can wait for 2 more months, because subject you will not be able to complete the syllabus in these 3 months completely. Only the basic subject will be clear, right? So in that case, you can think of this prelims the test series, but it is not necessary to join that. Okay, you can join in the month of October or November as well, because September will be too early. But if anyone is joining, then it will be always a good idea. Okay, so this is one, that when to join the test series. So then only you can join when you will be having little idea and or we can say that adequate idea about the basic subject. Then you should think about this prelims test series. Otherwise pata nahi hoga and all of a sudden aap test series join kar loge, to what will be the purpose? So हमें वैसे नहीं करना है, right? So September onwards आपका विविध prelims test series के बारे में सोच सकते हो. Then what about those mains topics? Mains topics, because till now, till the history, polity, geography पढ़ी है आपने अगस्त तक. Only history, polity, geography you have covered. What about the world history? Okay, what about the post independence India? Okay, then what about ethics, right? And what about the all other topics? Suppose internal security, suppose disaster management, suppose the IR. Okay, बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स हैं, like so many topics will be there in the, you know, that in the mains exam, that are especially the part of mains examination. So this from the, in the during these months, September, October and November, September, October and November, you should read about all the topics that are all the topics of mains examination. Okay, like for example the GS paper 2. Okay, I used to deal with these part, so I'm giving this example because I'll be able to give explain it properly. Okay, so for GS paper 2 है, so इसमें क्या होगा, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट function and central government will be there, and constitutional and non constitutional bodies होंगी, इस पे मेंस पे क्वेश्चन आते हैं. And these topics you will already will be covering in the Lakshmikant during that June to August. Okay, so some topics you will already you have covered, and the remaining topics you will be covering during this September, October and November. So by November your mains topic will also get over. And you know what else you need to do is that when you will be, you know, after completing this basic part, जब आप mains के topic कर रहे होंगे, then along with that you need to do the answer writing. Along with need to do आंसर राइटिंग. ओके, आप कैसे भी लाइक प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन उठा के आंसर राइटिंग कर सकते हो, और यू नो दैट इफ यू आर अटेंडिंग एनी क्लासेस तो उसमें क्वेश्चन दिए जाएंगे, सो दैट टाइप ऑफ यू नो दोस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन कैन बी अटेंडेड, और अपने आप क्वेश्चन फ्रेम कर सकते हो करंट अफेयर से. दोस क्वेश्चंस शुड बी रिटन. सो ऑन डेली बेसिस only one or the two I'll be suggesting, only one or the two answers on daily basis you should write after completion of your basic syllabus, that is history, polity, geography, that is September, October, in the month of that. Okay, when you will be completing the you know that the syllabus, the prelims and main syllabus by November. After that, you know, in the month of December and January, or we can say also by like mid of November, something around mid of November or end of November, you will be joining the mains test series. Okay, mains test series that will be going up to the mains 2023. So some question paper, some test paper will be taking place before prelims, like maximum up to month of February, December, January, February. Only 3 months you will be writing some of the test based on the basic topics, history, polity, geography. You will be writing the test till February. After February, stop mains. Again, focus on the prelims completely, and along with that, you can you know that you should also practice answer writing for this optional as well. Okay, and newspaper current affairs ka I have already spoken. Like you need to read the newspaper along with the monthly magazine. Okay, and test series, prelims test series only you can join after September once you are completing the static syllabus, basic topics. उसके बाद you know then mains topic completion. Mains जब आप topic complete कर रहे होगे during this October November, तो simultaneously आपको answer writing practice करनी है, 1 or 2 answer daily. उसके बाद you can join the test series जो कि mains 2023 को target करेगी. Suppose 20 tests will be there in that test series, so 10 tests will be there before prelims, November to February, and remaining tests will be taking place after prelims. Okay, so इस type की आप test series join कर सकते हो after you know this completion of mains topic by mid of November or end of November, right? So and optional ka, like already I told that how when you will be reading about optional. So in the coming 3-4 months you should complete your optional for sure. इसका एक बहुत बड़ा reason है. If suppose अभी आप optional नहीं पढ़ रहे हो somehow, so you will not get time to read about the optional. आपके पास टाइम नहीं होगा ऑप्शनल पढ़ने के लिए अगर आप इस टाइम पे कमिंग 3-4 मंथ्स में ऑप्शनल नहीं पढ़ रहे हो तो इट इज हाईली एडवाइजेबल कि आप ऑप्शनल पढ़ो उस टाइम पे, राइट? एंड यू नो it is highly at the end, very end, it is, I'm from the very personal experience and the experience of you know that various successful candidate and that the experiences of my students, I'm telling you that when you are preparing for this UPSC, then you should take this process very seriously. Till the time you are preparing, 100% devotion should be there, and you need to follow each and regulate each, and the rituals are there, rituals, and the rules and regulations are there. Suppose आप किसी कंपनी में काम कर रहे हो, आप किसी डिपार्टमेंट में काम कर रहे हो, राइट? तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? जब भी आप ऑफिस जाओगे तो ऑफिस की टाइमिंग मेंटेन करनी पड़ेगी, ऑफिस के जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस होंगे उनको फॉलो करना पड़ेगा, दैट यू विल बी फॉलोइंग. सो व्हाट आई एम सजेस्टिंग इज, जब भी आप यूपीएससी प्रिपरेशन में एंटर कर रहे हो, उसके बाद आपको जैसे ये स्ट्रेटजी बताई जा रही है, यू शुड फॉलो दिस स्ट्रेटजी. अगर आपके पास कुछ इससे बेटर स्ट्रेटजी है, आपको लगता है कि आई कैन डू दिस दैट वे, सो दैट इज आल्सो गुड. बट वन थिंग इज वेरी कॉमन, दैट आपको सिलेबस कंप्लीट करना है, ऑप्शनल का भी कंप्लीट करना है, बेसिक सिलेबस पार्ट भी कंप्लीट करना है, आंसर राइटिंग करनी है. सो आई हैव सजेस्टेड सम ऑफ my way of completing the syllabus, जो मुझे लगता है it will be the effective way. So अगर आपको ये पसंद आता है, then you can follow it, that in the coming 3 months static portion along with the optional and the current affairs तो हमेशा चलेगा. Like daily you will be reading throughout the year, daily newspaper, monthly magazine, 3-4 days in a week, right, in a month. Okay, so ये continuous process होगा. And I have also mentioned that when you will be start answer writing, 1-2 answer a day, and then when you will be joining the test series. So आपको holistically follow करना है. And finally, now I'll mention all the serious UPSC aspirant should not read less than 6 hours a day. Less than 6 hours a day आप नहीं पढ़ सकते in the that 6 days. For 6 days in a week, आपको Monday to Saturday 6 hours minimum है. Like if you can stretch, if not you can, you need to stretch it many times. Because जब मैंने बोला है कि like June to August you should complete all the all the static portion. अगर आप 6 hours पढ़ के वो static portion cover कर लेते हो, fine, आप उसको कम कर सकते हो. But आपको 8 hours तक stretch करना पड़ सकता है, because उसमें आपको GS भी पढ़ना है, there may be 2 subject of GS for 2 hours, and optional भी पढ़ना है, then current affairs भी पढ़ना है. So 6 hours से कम नहीं होने चाहिए, and it may go up to 10 to 12 hours. इससे ज़्यादा तो नहीं होता, right? So and exam से पहले like student लोग 12 to 14 hours पढ़ लेते हैं, but उससे like regular time में इससे ज़्यादा possible नहीं होगा. So minimum 6 hours self study is very important, और ये मस्ट है हम बोल सकते हैं. बिकॉज जब तक आप इतना टाइम डिवोट नहीं करोगे तो यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू गेट इनटू द टॉपिक्स. आप बस ऊपर से लाइक रफली यू विल बी गेटिंग द आइडिया, बट आपको एक प्रॉपर टाइम देना है, सेटिंग देनी है, 3 आवर्स की, 2 आवर्स की, या 1 आवर 1.5 आवर, जो भी आपको आइडियल पसंद है, ओके, वो दे सकते हो, राइट? सो 6 hours a day is necessary for UPSC preparation. आपको करना ही है. सब दुनिया में जो भी चल रहा है, like leave everything behind and just work on it, right? So this is all, and this is the strategy from my side for all the people. In the coming lectures, in the coming sessions, I will be that coming up with the strategy for a particular topic, a strategy for the public administration optional. I will be coming with that, okay, and I'll also deal how to individual I'll be taking up, okay. So this is all for this session. Thank you everyone, all those who participated, and I hope that you will be able to that follow this strategy, and it will be very fruitful for you. Thank you everyone, all the best.